Hello everyone, today our group including Nguyễn Thị Kiều Diễm, Bùi Hoài Thương, and myself wants to share with you a very fascinating story that's incredibly meaningful about a pig living in the farm who wants to escape the fate of being slaughtered from it. It was named Jonas Webb, and let's jump right into today's story. First, I want to introduce you guys about the author. Ellen Brooks White was born in 1899 in New York, and before he became a famous children's book writer, he was a newspaper reporter, an appetizer writer, and a famous essayist for the New Yorker and Harper's Magazine. When he was 56 years old and already a grandfather, he wrote his first children's book named Stuart Little. And it was about a little mouse who was born into a family of people. And the book was very popular with kids and grown-ups alike. 2 years later, he wrote an essay called The Death of a Pig, in which he told a true story of trying to save the life of a sick pig on his farm. As hard as he tried, he could not save the pig, and when the pig died, he was devastated. His experiments with pigs on his old farm probably gave him the idea for the next book, Jonas Webb.
The story begins at Arabo's house when John Arabo's female pig produces a litter of pigs. He discovered that the piglet was very weak and he decided to kill it. However, his 8-year-old daughter Fern please let her live. After hesitating, he gave it to Fern to raise her as a pet. Fern named it Weber. Weber is always eager to explore the surrounding world. He lived with the Fern family for a few weeks until he was sold to her uncle. Although Fern always came to her uncle's farm to visit Weber, it always felt lonely because the other animals were not originally friendly with Weber. But that life ended when a ray spider, Charlotte, agreed to make friends with Weber. Weber and the other animals living on the farm formed a friendly family who often talked to each other. When an old sheep in the camp let Weber know it will be killed in the next Christmas, Weber prayed to have Charlotte. She used her silk fibers to make words that surprised people. Because Charlotte saw that it would not be eaten once Weber became famous. True to that, Weber survived and won a big prize at a district fair. Because of exhaustion, Charlotte dies at the end of the fair. Weber repaid Charlotte by returning home with the 8 bags she gave birth to before dying. When the eggs have hatched, most of the baby spiders fly away to find their own lives, except for the 3 spiders to be friends with Weber. Weber tells Spider about beautiful memories with Charlotte. This is the end of the story.
Reading Charlotte Web. we would like to share with you some important lessons it may be related to in daily life. With the valuable lessons from the book below, the first is gratitude and love to others. Weber becomes a better animal because of Charlotte and the bad animals. That teach him silence, cooperation, kindness, and inclusion. His heart is marked with the lesson and it helps him to see the importance in life. That is what makes Charles Webb so special. We get to see the Vipers going on this incredible journey, and by the end he is completely different big from who we see at the beginning of play. At first, Weber lamented about wanting someone to love him, and by the time the song ends, he ready to attain love to others, which he learned from his friends. The second is friendship is one of the most important effects in life. The story begins with fans' special interest in Weber, and then the touching and incredible friendship between Weber and a spider named Charlotte. Fans saw Weber from being killed because he was a runt, or the smallest pick of his brother and sister. It can be said that Fun took care of and saved Weber's life. Moreover, another significant lesson that the book teaches is that friendship is one of the most important effects in life. The friendship that is illustrated between Viper and Charlotte is saw as being exceptionally strong and mean tremendous amount to a little bit. A story about the impact of the unthinkable from a very small creature. This story may be helping us slightly question our fear of spiders. We are horribly surprised by the part that spiders were capable of writing. Moreover, another significant lesson that this book teaches is that friendship is one of the most important effects in life. The friendship is illustrated between Weber and Charles is saw as being exceptionally strong and mean tremendous amount to a little bit. A story about the import of the unthinkable from a very small creature. This story may be helping us slightly convert our fear of spiders. We are horribly surprised by the part that the spiders were capable of writing. It is self-seeker. One of the lessons involved Templeton, the rat. He poisoned throughout the story is really self-seeker, who only assists others when they anything in it for him. The other animals in the banja cooperate as a family and a community. But Templeton does not fit in. The rat lacked on morals, conscience, scruples, compassion, decency, kindness of meal, of rodents, convention, higher feeling, friendliness, and everything else. We might be able to relate to animals' talk and behaviors and realize that Templeton is a bad neighbor. To be part of a family or a community, one must cooperate with others and lend a hand when needed. In short, this book not only offers many lessons for children, but we can also learn many things about friendship, how to behave, and how to keep friendship. When making a new friend can be difficult and a little scary, but it is something we all experience. Appeal to children firsthand experience in making and being a friend. We should remember that keeping a friend is important as making one. Friendship is one of the most satisfying things in the world. I like how it talks about What makes the difference between survival life being good and being rich? And that's where relationship with other animals, specifically with Charlotte. I think that is a great point that is a good relationship that can really make life good. That is a great book we can read. Thank you.